Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. A small video today. I would like to explain what not to do in the markets. And let me see if you can guess. What you don't need to do in the markets. Well, if you have guessed it, is you do not change the pumps. Don't chase the pumps. Alright, here's a little example here. Right, okay. Let's go, let's have a look. Alright. Everybody is feeling very, very excited when you see this huge pump, right? But look on the indicators. Okay? Look at that. It's only extreme. Right? Overbought. That extreme overbought. Okay? You need to be very, very cautious. The best time for you to get into any token on a 12-hour, for example, is exactly the opposite. When it's ranging, okay, breaks down, that's the manipulation, and then turns around, and that's the distribution. You need to enter the market after the manipulation. Look, stochastic RSI at the very bottom, and you have a cross-up event. RSI at the very bottom, you have reversal. Okay, an extra hint, you have ASO, the negative, turning around, telling you it cannot go any longer lower. That is the timing, the right timing for you to get in. After the range, after the manipulation, before the distribution. You need to catch the distribution. If you cannot see the distribution phase, that's okay again. Here it is. It broke the range, right? Let me do that with a box. There it is. It broke out of the range, retested it on the 12-hour, and then pushed up. That is the right time for you to catch it. Over here, okay? In case that you didn't see it here, it's fine. Use the breakout of the range, okay? Because a lot of people cannot see, they pull out the range and they don't know where is the manipulation and where is the distribution. If you pull a little bit further back, right, after losing that 50% of the range, it's a manipulation, right? Just a little bit slide back to the range and you can see the manipulation and then the distribution. A lot of people are not really trained the eyes and the brain to see it easily, right? It happens to everyone. It's not easy to be spotted out, but that's what you want. You want a range, a manipulation phase, and then trying to catch after the manipulation, right? So it lost that level and reclaim very quickly. And if you didn't see that, okay, it's okay. Play, you have a second chance, so to say, play out, the breakout of the range. Okay, please don't do the mistake to try to catch the trade here. Why? Look to the left. Look to the left, right? That was a common area of reversal. So what's going to happen here? They're going to take profits. Okay, it's been exposed to the extreme right now. Now I know that a lot of people will, catch the move because of the percentages. When you wake up in the morning and you are sorted your list with your percentages, you can see who is moving and say, oh wow, look at that, it's moving, right? This is a nice example, right? Look at this, a cross up on stochastic RSI, okay? And you have the RSI reversing as well, okay? And you have volume as well, backing you up, telling you that it's trying to, all the negative delta, which is the people that took profits, right? It's going back to zero, and now you have positive delta, right? So they're trying to push it. How far? Well, you need to break this down, okay? I just took that out of the example because I see it's the one that is moving today, 43%. Don't rush. Break this down, okay? Go to a higher time frame, okay? Like weekly, anything. Trying to catch a candle for you to break down to get some data, okay? Grab the previous week. Here it is. Break it down very quickly. Okay, so take that to the right, take this to the left, lock it, go down to 12-hour time frame, you have the levels. You see, a big bounce from the 50. Okay, that was support. That was another support, and then it's kicking off. Now it's breaking out of that range. Switch on the template with the extensions, and now you have possible future areas of interest. Okay, now I can bring the prices a little bit further to the left, so it's not that too far away. Okay, let's give it a bit more distance. Now, if you don't wish to have the percentages and the price, it's too noisy, easy to do, go to style, right, and remove the option levels, right, and now you only have the prices. So now you have it. Here it is. You see that it's struggling at 0.48. Okay, what do you need to do? You need to build up a position. When and how? Well, two possibilities. Either you're going to build up a position after that is going to hold support, right, or you're going to wait until it finds a support. So it's going to come down where? To 44, possibly. Okay, do you have imbalances? Have a look. I have an imbalance here, right? That's the one imbalance, and then you have another imbalance between here and there, and it tried to tap it. Okay, so you know that there is some imbalance, and it wants to come back to clear it, to bring the market back into the balance for this token, right? Mood Eng. So you had another imbalance here, okay? And what happened? It cleared it brought the token back into balance, and then it moved further up. So it will make sense that it wants to come down, but don't take that as a granted, right? Take the market as it is. So for you to enter on this token, on this instance, you need to see if it's going to hold support here. If not, then wait to see where it's going to found another support and move onwards. Okay, have a look on the smaller time frame, 90-minute, let's say, smaller time frame indicators. Is telling you it's been overexposed. RSI has been overexposed. People that they're using these indicators, probably they're going to take out some profits. Okay, it's the first time that it breaks above the 44. So now people are a little bit scary. They don't know where it's going to go, how long it can go. So what they're doing, they take profits. Now let it cool down a little bit. Have a look on the 12-hour. 12-hour is giving you a cross up, a possible move, which is a swing move, right? And then maybe you're going to enjoy some more profits later on. But let it cool off a little bit. Don't rush, okay? Don't jump into conclusions. Okay, my friends? That's a little warning. Do not chase the pumps. Even if you see something that is pumping, you need to break it down. You need to understand what it's doing. You need to understand the psychology behind it. That people that they have common known areas, they're going to take action into known areas. Okay, if they go into unknown, right? Not a lot of people using extensions, right? Not like us. We know how to use extensions. You know how to use extensions. Not a lot of people use extensions, so they don't know whereabouts to find the next resistance. So they panic after they break a known area. Okay, so now they're taking profits. It went above, and now they're taking profits. It's going to cool off a little bit and wait until you see support. You may see a claim of this level, or you may see a support bounce from here, which is going to make sense. That was resistance, that was resistance, that is going to be tested as support. Okay, do not chase the pumps, right? Because a lot of people, they got in at the very top, and then the market's coming down. And if you have a big leverage, anything above 10x, like 15x, 20x, that, it's going to cost you, okay? And maybe it's going to throw you out, and you're going to be patient until before the price of liquidation. You're going to say, no, it's going to turn around, it's coming down. You're going to get liquidated, and then it's going to come back and then move, right? And you're just going to be a witness of another move to the up, and you're not going to be in it. All right, so be careful with your leverage. Be careful with the pumps. Do not chase them, okay? You want to get in, especially on the 12-hour, which is a nice time frame. Okay, go to 12 hours. Use the indicators as an aid, as a help, and see, what happened when it was at the very bottom and you had a cross up when RSI was turning around, when ASO was reversing. What do you have? Okay, you have a support here. Okay, cool. And you see it pumped. Okay, when it got overexposed, that's divergence. What do you have? Correction. Okay, especially divergence, you need to pay attention to that, right? When price action is going higher, but the indicator is printing you a low high, that's divergence. It's telling you it will not go that far away. Okay, it's going to do a massive correction, and it did. Here's a correction. Bounce on the 50% on the red line, turn around, and it's pushing. A lot of people took profits here now, right? They enjoy the pump, but they're taking profits because that's the last known area. Okay, that's the safety. They know this area. Anything above here, they don't know. So some people will say, better grab my profits now because I don't know how far it's going to go. I don't want to come down and experience another pullback. So now you know, okay, you have another cross up, RSI is pushing, so there is a possibility that it's going to carry on. But for you to be safe, make sure you know the areas, okay? Trying to get as low as possible, not to enter and then witness a drawback, right? That's the key here. Wait and see when it's going to find support. Get evidence, all right? Now, the smaller time frame, like the 90 minutes, telling you is already overexposed. No positive volume anymore, right? So there is a possibility that it's going to come down to cool off a little bit, okay? Or the 90 minute, okay? The 12 hour is not finished yet, but the 90 minute is telling you that maybe it wants to come down and retest 0.44 for support, okay? And you're just going to wait until it's going to find a support, a solid support. Maybe it's going to be 44, maybe it's going to be the 40, 36, you don't know, right? Let the indicators reset. And then when you have a cross up on the 90 as well, you probably found the support and you're going to see the token fly. Okay, because the 12 hour is still running, okay? You still have a cross up on a higher time frame. So please do not make the mistake and trying to jump. For example, Bonk is moving, right? Bonk is moving. Look at that. It broke out of the range, retest the range, and it pushed. Okay? Ranging, manipulation. Not a lot of people can see this. If I have a range that wide, people don't see this. But if I pull this back, right, then you can understand. It's coming down, manipulation, distribution. Now it's too late, so to say, for you to try to jump. But it's creating an anxiety, right? It's creating you wake up this morning and you see Bonk is running. You're like, oh wow, look what's going on with the meme coins. They're going crazy. Let's grab it. Not really, right? You should have been into Bonk earlier when it was around 1.8 or 2 cents, right? Not now that it's on 4 cents. It's never too late, but you need to make sure that you are entering in the support and not in the resistance. Okay, that's an example. Please be careful. Do not chase the greens because you're going to end up selling the red ones. You need to do the opposite, right? You need to be buying the red ones as it's dropping down, right? Claiming that was a deviation after the manipulation, right? It claimed this level and it's coming up and you see another claim. That is the time for you to buy, okay? After the drop, not up here. That's a little bit too dangerous. And if you jump into a coin, right, that you haven't do the TA, the analysis, don't go with 20x and 15x in the unknown waters. Okay, please be careful. 12 hours. Let's have a look on the 12 hours. Look at that. That was the right moment. The timing. That was the right timing. When our stochastic RSI was really at the bottom, RSI as low as possible, right? ASO dropping. That was the right time. Okay, after the manipulation, you claim this level, you see a cross up, RSI is moving up, ASO dropping. That's a sign. If you didn't see it, as in timing, I'm saying, that may happen when you sleep. When you wake up and you see that it breaks above the range and is acting as support, that was a fake out, that is acting as support, grab it. Now, it's too late for this one. You need to wait to cool off a little bit. And also, just another minor note, there is no guarantee after a huge pump, right, and a correction that it's going to continue. It may stay there for some time and then it's going to pump, I don't know, sometime later. There is no guarantee that after a huge pump that it's going to continue immediately. Okay, so that's why do not chase the pumps. You need to be in before. Okay, that's why we say trying to, if you see a big range, trying to grab a position at the bottom of the range. Okay, build up your positions. That was a manipulation or deviation, if you like. Came back into the range, break out of the range, you're already in it. Okay, that's, you know, that's a better approach. And don't wake up in the morning and say, oh, these have moved, this has moved, let me chase it. No. Okay, it's way too risky, way too dangerous. If someone goes in with 20x and happens to make, I don't know, 100%, you know, 500%, that is out of pure luck. Okay, it may happen, it may not happen. Majority of the times, the rule is that you get burned. You get burned. Okay, so that's it. A small reminder. I'm gonna do an update later on today. So this is like a warning to not chase the pumps, trying to enter as low as possible. Use the indicators as a guide, okay, to help you out. When things are overexposed, it means your risk is a little bit against you. Okay, that's it for me today, guys. Have a nice day. Be safe. Thursday today, right? It's gonna move, and be careful.